The streets are talking, and the heat is real. Lil Durk is back in the headlines, and this time, it's not just music making waves. Federal sources are saying that OTF members are allegedly involved in tampering with key witnesses, including OTF Jam and Vonnie, sending shockwaves through the hip-hop world and legal circles alike. Rumors are swirling that the feds are watching every move, and the stakes have never been higher for Durk and his crew. This isn't just another rap beef. This is the law, the streets, and loyalty all colliding in a high-stakes drama that has fans on edge. OTF, already infamous for their street ties and unbreakable bonds, now faces accusations that could change everything. Witness tampering is serious business, and if proven, it could mean long-term consequences for those involved. Names like Jam and Vonnie aren't just members of the crew. They're central pieces in a story that has the media buzzing and fans questioning what really goes on behind the scenes. Every court date, every statement, every move is being dissected, leaving no room for error. For Lil Durk, this could be a defining moment. Will he navigate the storm, or will the pressure from federal investigations shake the foundation of OTF? Fans are hungry for answers, and the tension is mounting. The combination of street politics, legal scrutiny, and loyalty tests makes this one of the most explosive moments in recent hip-hop history. Everyone wants to know, how deep does the situation go? Who is really involved? And what does it mean for the future of OTF and Lil Durk? The eyes of the world are on them, and every move is under the microscope. The story is unfolding fast, and one thing is clear. This is bigger than just music. This is real-life drama with real consequences. The streets are buzzing, and the headlines are impossible to ignore. Lil Durk and his OTF crew are once again at the center of a storm that has the hip-hop world talking. According to federal sources, members of OTF are allegedly involved in tampering with witnesses, including key figures like OTF Jam and Vonnie. This revelation has fans and critics alike on edge, as the situation goes far beyond music and enters the murky world of legal battles, loyalty, and street politics. Lil Durk has built his career on authenticity, resilience, and loyalty to his people. OTF, short for Only the Family, is more than just a rap group. It's a brotherhood, a family, and for many, a symbol of street credibility. But with federal investigators allegedly targeting key members for witness tampering, the stakes could not be higher. Witness tampering is one of the most serious accusations in the legal system, often carrying severe consequences. If proven, it could not only jeopardize the freedom of those involved, but also threaten the very foundation of the OTF collective. OTF Jam and Vonnie have long been recognized as influential members of the crew, known for their close ties to Lil Durk and their role in maintaining the group's presence on the streets. To be implicated in a federal investigation is a shocking development that fans weren't expecting. While the details remain limited, reports suggest that investigators are looking closely at actions taken by these members, particularly in relation to ongoing legal cases where their testimonies could be pivotal. The allegations alone are enough to send shockwaves through the rap community, raising questions about loyalty, street codes, and the consequences of getting involved in federal investigations. For Lil Durk, this is more than just a headline. It's a test of leadership and resilience. Over the years, Durk has faced his share of legal troubles and street challenges, but this situation has an intensity that few controversies in his career have matched. Every court appearance, every social media post, and every public statement is under scrutiny, as fans and critics alike try to predict the outcome. The tension is palpable, and the stakes couldn't be higher. It's important to remember that OTF's identity is deeply tied to the streets, and loyalty has always been a core principle for the group. But when federal investigations enter the picture, loyalty can become a double-edged sword. Protecting your people is a value, but the law does not bend to street codes. Federal authorities are known for their relentless pursuit of truth, and witness tampering is a charge they take very seriously. If the allegations against OTF Jam and Vonnie hold up, it could lead to severe legal consequences, including potential prison time and lasting damage to the group's reputation. The hip-hop world is watching closely, and the fan reaction has been immediate. Social media is flooded with speculation, theories, and hot takes. Some fans are defending OTF members, emphasizing loyalty and brotherhood. Others are critical, warning that involvement in federal cases can have catastrophic consequences. One thing is clear: this is not just a story about rap music, it's about real-life decisions, high-stakes risks, and the collision of street life with the law. Adding to the intensity is the timing of the news. Lil Durk has been on a major trajectory in his career, releasing hit after hit and cementing himself as one of the top voices in hip-hop. But the shadow of legal scrutiny always looms large, reminding fans and artists alike that fame and street credibility come with responsibility and risk. Now, with allegations swirling about witness tampering, the future of OTF, and perhaps Lil Durk himself, could be in serious jeopardy. The story also raises broader questions about the intersection of hip-hop culture and the legal system. OTF has always prided itself on authenticity and connection to the streets, but the federal allegations are a stark reminder that real-life consequences exist beyond lyrics and social media. Actions have weight, and involvement in criminal investigations, even indirectly, can have long-term effects that ripple through careers, families, and communities. Witness tampering is not a small offense. It strikes at the heart of the judicial system, and authorities are often unrelenting in pursuing those accused. At the same time, it's important to understand the complexity of the situation. Allegations do not equal guilt, and in cases like these, details are crucial. Federal investigations are meticulous and strategic, often built on extensive surveillance, recorded evidence, and insider testimony. What we know so far is limited, but the implications are massive. For Lil Durk and OTF, navigating this situation will require strategy, careful legal counsel, and perhaps a reevaluation of how they engage with the law while maintaining their street credibility. Fans are already speculating about what this could mean for OTF's future. Will the crew remain united, or will internal tensions surface under the pressure of federal scrutiny? How will Lil Durk handle the public perception while managing the legal realities behind closed doors? Every move counts, and the story is far from over. Social media platforms are buzzing with clips, rumors, and reactions as fans attempt to piece together the narrative. The excitement, concern, and curiosity have created an almost cinematic atmosphere around the unfolding drama. Ultimately, the situation is a reminder of the fine line that exists between street loyalty and legal accountability. Lil Durk has always walked that line carefully, but this moment represents one of the most serious challenges he has faced in his career. For OTF Jam and Vonnie, the allegations of witness tampering are serious, and the outcomes could shape their futures for years to come. Whether they can weather the storm or not remains to be seen. But one thing is undeniable: the eyes of the world, both fans and authorities, are on them. As part one of this story closes, it's clear that we are witnessing a pivotal moment in hip-hop history. The combination of street politics, federal investigations, and the high stakes of loyalty makes this a narrative that goes beyond music and into the realm of real-life drama. Lil Durk and OTF are facing a challenge that could define their legacy, test their bonds, and alter the trajectory of their careers. The streets are watching, the feds are watching, and the fans are watching. Every action, statement, and move will be scrutinized. Part 1 ends with more questions than answers. How deep is the federal investigation? What role did OTF Jam and Vonnie play? And perhaps most importantly, how will Lil Durk navigate this storm to protect himself, his crew, and his legacy? One thing is certain: this story is far from over, and the next chapter promises to be even more intense, explosive, and revealing. OTF's future hangs in the balance, and the world is waiting to see what happens next. The tension around Lil Durk and his OTF crew is reaching a boiling point as reports continue to surface about alleged federal investigations into members like Jam Vonnie. The allegations claim that key figures within the group may have been involved in tampering with witnesses, sending shockwaves through the hip-hop community and raising serious concerns about loyalty, street politics, and legal consequences. Witness tampering is one of the most serious accusations anyone can face, and the idea that high-profile OTF members could be implicated has fans, critics, and industry insiders on high alert. Sources say authorities are examining communications, social media activity, and possible attempts to influence testimonies in ongoing cases. Even without concrete proof, these claims are enough to create an intense climate of speculation and concern. Fans have reacted in different ways. On one side, loyal OTF supporters are defending the crew, emphasizing the deep-rooted values of loyalty, unity, and brotherhood that have always defined the group. Hashtags like #OTFStrong and #OTFStrong and #LoyaltyFirst are trending as fans rally behind Durk and his associates, refusing to believe that their heroes could be involved in illegal activity. On the other side, skeptics warn that fame, street credibility, and public support mean nothing in the face of federal scrutiny. Every social media post, public appearance, and rumored meeting is being analyzed for potential legal implications, keeping pressure high on both the crew and their leadership. For Lil Durk, the timing of this situation is particularly challenging. His music is dominating charts, his influence in hip-hop continues to grow, and his public image has never been stronger. Yet, the scrutiny comes at a time when navigating public perception, street credibility, and legal strategy requires extreme caution. Every move he makes is being watched, and any misstep could impact not only his career, but also the future of OTF as a collective. Within the group, the tension is reportedly intense. OTF has always presented a united front, but federal investigations test even the strongest bonds. Loyalty is central to the group's identity, but legal pressure forces members to make calculated decisions. Jam Vonnie face particularly high stakes, and the choices they make in the coming weeks could affect their personal freedom as well as the stability of the entire crew. Legal advisors are likely guiding the members on what to say and what to avoid, but street culture operates differently, where silence, speech, and behavior constantly interpreted and reinterpreted. The media and fan attention only amplify the pressure. Every rumor, leak, or social media post is dissected and amplified, and even minor misunderstandings can evolve into major controversies. Lil Durk must manage both legal strategy and public perception simultaneously, a delicate balance that requires patience and precision. The stakes could not be higher, and the margin for error is almost non-existent. The investigation also raises questions about the long-term cohesion of OTF. Can the crew maintain unity under the stress of federal scrutiny, or will cracks begin to appear? Hip-hop collectives have historically survived internal and external conflicts, but a federal investigation carries a unique intensity. Missteps could have lasting consequences, including legal repercussions, strained relationships, and damage to reputations. For Lil Durk, protecting his crew while maintaining leadership and credibility could define the next chapter of his career. Beyond the public narrative, the human impact cannot be overlooked. Jam Vonnie are more than members of a music collective. They are individuals with families, personal reputations, and futures at stake. The pressure of federal attention, combined with intense media scrutiny, creates a highly stressful environment where every decision could carry serious consequences. The emotional and mental toll on the members of OTF is immense, and the choices they make now could influence their lives for years to come. This situation highlights the delicate balance between street loyalty and legal accountability. Hip-hop culture often emphasizes loyalty and reputation, but the legal system functions under a different set of rules. Actions carry consequences, and in cases involving federal investigations, even minor miscalculations can be costly. Navigating these circumstances requires awareness, strategy, and discipline, making leadership and decision-making more critical than ever. Fans are left with many questions. Will Jam and Vonnie face serious consequences, or will strategic legal counsel protect them? How will Lil Durk maintain cohesion and protect the collective's reputation under this intense scrutiny? Every move, statement, and action will be analyzed by authorities, media, and fans alike, creating a high-pressure environment with little room for error. The unfolding situation has created a charged atmosphere where every action is significant. The combination of federal scrutiny, street politics, and fan attention makes the story unpredictable and tense. Lil Durk and OTF are navigating a complex landscape that requires careful balance, loyalty, and strategic thinking. The outcome of this scenario could shape not only the group's future, but also the legacy of one of the most influential crews in hip-hop. The next developments in this story will be closely watched. Every statement, every legal decision, and every social media post could tip the scales. The world is watching, and OTF's ability to navigate these challenges could define one of the most pivotal moments in their careers. Fans, critics, and authorities alike are waiting to see what happens next, understanding that the stakes are high and the consequences could be life-altering. The pressure on Lil Durk and OTF is far from over, with federal authorities reportedly investigating members like Jam and Vonnie for alleged witness tampering. The intensity surrounding the crew has reached new heights. Fans, media, and industry insiders are all watching closely, trying to understand what this could mean for one of hip-hop's most influential groups. The allegations alone have raised questions about loyalty, accountability, and the future of OTF. While legal outcomes are uncertain, the implications are already being felt within the streets and the music community. OTF has always been synonymous with loyalty and unity, but the looming federal scrutiny tests those values in ways nothing else could. Jam and Vonnie are now under a microscope, and their choices in the coming weeks could determine both their personal futures and the collective stability. Legal strategy, careful communication, and public perception are all under scrutiny, leaving little room for error. Fans are reacting with a mix of support and concern. Social media is flooded with posts defending OTF, emphasizing loyalty and street credibility. Others warn of the seriousness of federal investigations and stress that even prominent artists are not above the law. This dual reaction highlights the tension between fan loyalty and the reality of legal consequences. For Lil Durk, maintaining trust with his fan base while navigating the legal landscape is a balancing act that will define the next stage of his career. The potential outcomes are wide-ranging. If the investigation escalates, it could result in legal charges, strained relationships within OTF, or even interruptions to Durk's music career. Conversely, strong legal representation and careful decision-making could mitigate the risk, allowing the group to remain intact and continue their rise in hip-hop. Either way, the stakes are enormous, and every action taken by the crew could have lasting effects. This moment underscores the challenges artists face when street culture, loyalty, and legal accountability collide. Lil Durk and OTF are navigating a high-stakes environment where one misstep could have serious consequences. Fans will be watching, the media will be analyzing, and federal authorities will be monitoring every move. The story is evolving in real time, and its resolution could define the legacy of OTF for years to come. The tension is far from over, and the world is waiting to see how Lil Durk and his crew respond. Every move, every statement, and every decision now carries weight, and the outcome will shape the future of one of hip-hop's most influential collectives. The story of Lil Durk and OTF is far from over, and the streets are buzzing with every new update. With federal authorities reportedly investigating Jam and Vonnie for alleged witness tampering, fans and critics alike are waiting to see what happens next. This is a moment that could define the future of OTF, and your opinion matters. We want to hear what you think. Will the crew stay strong under pressure, or will these legal battles shake the foundation of one of hip-hop's most influential collectives? Drop your thoughts, predictions, and reactions in the comments below, and join the conversation with other fans who are following this story closely. Make sure you subscribe to Rapscope X and hit the notification bell so you never miss exclusive updates, breaking news, and insider details about Lil Durk OTF, and everything happening in the streets and hip-hop world. Don't forget to smash that like button if you're riding with OTF or just want to stay informed, and share this video with friends so they can join the debate too. Stay tuned, because the next developments are coming fast, and only Rapscope X will bring you the facts, the reactions, and the full story as it unfolds. The streets are talking, and now it's your turn to weigh in.